Hey everybody, it's Try Before We Die, the whiskey Get your finger off the trigger. The whiskey review show where we don't know what we're drinking, but we'll tell you what we're thinking. Well, I'm here with my pal Mal. I'm Colin, and we're here joined today with Superfan Larry.
I know.
Hey guys.
It's great to see you, Larry.
Good to see you as well.
Everything going good for you?
It is, yes.
Yeah, awesome to hear, right? And we hope that's true for everybody. And quick, speaking of everybody, thanks for all the support. If you're checking us out for the first time, if you could give us a like and perhaps a subscribe if you like what we're doing here at the Bitter End, which is the name of this bar. Hundreds of bottles of unopened single malt Scotch whiskey in this bar. We open one every week. We don't know what it is. We're not prepared. We don't do any research in advance for the bottle. We let our random number generator lead the way. And before we go there today, Larry, I just want to note, I love your jersey.
I like it too.
You
Yeah.
are such a.
So this is Arsenal, right?
Yes.
Right. So this is Premier League football,
Yes.
right? Soccer, right? And Arsenal, known as the Gunners, and that's the Cannon.
Yes.
Right. Mal, you got something to say about that?
You're such a knob.
I'm a knob.
Knob.
I'm not a knob.
There we go.
How you like them apples, Larry?
I love it. That is one fancy scarf.
I'm pressing this button.
Mal needs a drink. Mal's a big Liverpool fan, everyone.
That is just. So I feel like there's a big dagger in my back right now. 434.
434. Let's see. Where is 434? So this ends at 5:48. So that's 5. That's 4. So 434. So if it's right here, I'll be right back. If
You're gonna
not,
get
we'll
lost
see you
again, aren't
there.
you?
Yeah, 434.
It's gonna get lost again.
I'm just gonna come right back with the bottle, everybody. 1,
Wow.
2, 3,
You didn't get lost.
4, 41, 434, right?
Yep.
434.
A bottle of wine?
Billy Joel wrote a song about that, right?
I've done it.
Bottle of whites,
Oh, red.
bottle of red.
Oh, yeah.
Bottle of red.
It just breaks my heart.
Yeah.
What the?
Valinch Mallet is an independent bottler.
Okay.
Okay. And so we've got a 10-year-old single cask from them coming in at 48.8. Pronounce that.
Ledaig.
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 If you say so.
We'll do our best, as we know. And Simon or DeMayer or Serge, if you're out there, we apologize. We really do try, and it's true, we could try harder. This is from their Young Masters Edition, aged in a bourbon cask, natural color, non-chill filtered, obviously matured and bottled in Scotland. And we have no other information besides it's a 10-year-old. Do you know anything about Ledaig?
Did you say what region it was from?
I did not. What do you think now?
Highland.
Highland? I'm not getting region information, but let me see if I can find it in my brain. I believe Highland is a good guess. We'll see if we get if we get any information from off camera.
And Ledaig.
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 Yeah.
Ledaig.
And I might be wrong, but I think it's not Ledaig.
Okay.
For sure. For sure.
Ledaig. Or Ledaig.
It's like Teapot getting ready to explain to you how the world works.
Leave Teapot alone.
It's so easy. Isn't that a song? It's so easy.
Guns N' Roses.
No.
No. It's so easy. It's so easy. It's
Guns
so
N' Roses.
easy.
No. Oh, it's not.
It's like disco 70s. Yeah.
All Guns N' Roses.
Wow.
Appetite for Destruction.
It's so easy.
It's so easy.
That's not the song me and Larry are thinking about.
That's because you guys are old.
It's like, imagine sitting next to the guy in the airplane and that's what his belly sounded like. You're like, oh no. We flew back from Nashville and the guy was behind us. He goes, don't worry, it's just allergies. And he was a sniffling, snorting fella. All right, do you have any experience with a lead chick?
I can't say that I have.
No.
Okay, so in Scotland, the cameraman, the babysitter, Derek, soundman, Lemming, Kevin, and I had, this will make you feel better, man. Why not? You feeling a little chilly? The Roja casks.
Ooh.
Right. Rioja cask, my bad. And so, but that was also, I believe, if I recall correctly, peated as well. Trying to find it in my brain. Other than that, I've not had any of this series, which makes me wonder if this is a distillery that generally produces for blending, right? Because this is an IB, right? So it's not even a distillery release, right? So it's not part of a core series or anything like that. So I can feel confident, Larry. I know you're not a super fan of peated, smoky, earthy, iodine-y whiskey, that we're not there. We're in a bourbon cask. Right, it's made that clear. We're a 10-year-old bourbon cask. Doesn't mean it might not have some peat. We're going to find out, right? I've not picked up on any earthy aromas yet, though. Any questions?
Where's my glass? Holding on to those three for a very, very long time.
They were mine. All right. Sorry, Randy. All right, let's talk a little bit about color.
What color?
So this was actually purchased in New Hampshire. My wife got me this bottle, I believe, 2 years ago for winter holidays.
I would say champagne or a Chablis.
Oh, I like what Larry's
I
doing.
like who's going with the wine.
I really like the Chablis.
Okay.
Right. Only because I feel like if I was in a champagne and I had done this, I would really get bubbly, and so I really like bringing it back down to the wine. Right, and I think we were at the 46 ABV. Does that sound familiar? Did I say that?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so we've
I
got
think it might have been 48. I'm not positive.
Actually, I think it was 48.
All right, let's find out. 48.8. Single cask. 10-year-old. So it's hard to know if this would be cask strength, because most spirit enters the cask in that low to mid 60% ABV. And so for it to drop down to 48.8 in only 10 years, right? So for instance, like Glenfarclas has just released a 70-year-old cask strength, and I believe it coming in at like a 42% ABV. So that's a natural reduction. And what we know about Glenfarclas is they generally fill-ready spirit when it goes into the barrel is around 63 or 64% ABV. So it dropped 20 points, 21, 22 points, but over the course from 1953, right, till 70 years later. So, but 48.8 is like, is that their sweet spot? Is that what they were going for? And if they brought this to 48.8, it's because they found the flavor they wanted. So it's, again, hard to think that we went from 63 to 48.8 in 10 years naturally. Doesn't mean it's impossible, because we don't know what their fill strength was, right?
Right.
All right. Nose? Something you want to say?
There's like no legs.
No legs.
Mine was sheeting.
All right, which is in, but remember the higher ABV, 48.8, it would take some time. I'm having that collapse into the one river again.
And then look at it disappear.
Yeah. I bet by the time we're done nosing, some of these drops will have developed. We'll find out. So where we find out. Oh, all right, Larry.
Oh, I got that.
It isn't unpleasant. It may not be your favorite, right? But we broke Malcolm.
I saw that.
Yeah, definitely got the medicinal.
This is one of those things, right? About like looks can be so deceiving. right? Because it has a depth. It's peaty, everybody. If you haven't picked that up, it has a depth of aroma, a robustness that is betrayed by the lightness of the Chablis color.
Very medicinal.
Yeah, like antiseptic medicinal.
So I'm not feeling it, but I tell you what I am feeling.
Band-Aidy.
If I had to pick a Isla whiskey of the big houses that this reminds me of, I'd have to go with Laphroaig.
Yes.
Yeah. 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 It's not an Ardbeg. It's not a Colilla, right?
Not a
right.
Lagavulin.
Yeah, it's not a Lagavulin, right, for sure. It's got, but, Larry, to keep hope alive for you, right? Color and nosing are incredibly different. Taste in itself can be this whole different world.
Okay.
And Mal and I recently drank a 17-year-old IB Colilla, which blew our socks off.
Yeah, holy moly, was that good.
Right. No smoke, all earth, all fruit. So we only get to find out. So are you picking any particular, besides all this like iodine and oh my gosh and what did I get myself into? Are you getting any other notes? Whoa. I just got some of that bourbon vanilla.
And there's something floral as well.
I feel like it's really relaxing, Larry. Are you feeling like it's relaxing? Because we've let all those trapped aromas go.
Almost getting a little brine.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
I really like, and this is that thing that if you're introducing somebody to a peated whiskey, right? I think it's going to be important to like make sure their whiskey breathes before they drink it.
Yes.
Because if they drink that trapped aroma taste, that fresh out of the corked bottle hit, right? It's just going to
it will turn
validate
you.
their trepidation.
Yeah, it will turn you.
But if you're like, hold on, I poured you a drink. No. Now let's talk a little bit about whatever you have in common or you're curious about with each other. Let your whiskey breathe. Right. It matters. Licking your chops over there?
I'm actually excited.
Yeah. Well, let's find out what it tastes like, gentlemen. Larry, good to have you back on camera.
Good to be here.
Pipes, always a
Cheers. Good to see you as well, Mal.
Yeah. 48.8, Valinch, 10-year-old, Valinch and Mallet. Valinch, by the way, what's Valinch mean? Anybody?
Wow, that's pretty tasty.
That's very tasty. Wow.
Really chocolatey on the front, really chocolatey and creamy on the end, and that earthy peaty is in the middle.
I got sweet as soon as I tasted it, but a lot of smoke. I could actually feel the smoke on my tongue, like you're eating barbecue or something.
Yeah.
You could taste the smoke.
The char.
But it wasn't a bad flavor.
You got chocolate? You got chocolate and smoke? Because that's what I got. I got chocolate and peat.
You and your chocolate.
I got cheat.
You're just like everything chocolate.
Chocolate.
I didn't get
I didn't get any chocolate. I'm getting spice.
What's the sweet? I guess that's what I'm asking.
I don't
you.
know. It was just a sweet. I didn't.
Oh, it's totally creamy milk chocolate.
I hate to say it, I think he's right. if you let it sit on the front of your mouth and like just swirl it a little bit and take that taste and sort of break you got to break it because you're gonna get that smoke, that char, that vanilla almost as it goes back. That's where you get that milky chocolate. I'll give you that. As much as I hate to do it,
I'll give you a semi-sweet chocolate.
I'm not getting. You're not at a milk creamy chocolate, but you got the chocolate.
I'm getting hints of chocolate.
All right.
But the char, I agree with Piper. There's like a smoky part to this.
But not for me, not overwhelming.
No.
Right.
Not even close. And then you have that. Also, part of that sweet taste is that peat, that earthy peat. But it really is tasty.
Yeah, no, it's It really is not terrible, Larry.
I hate to say I enjoy it.
Yeah, see?
It's flavorful,
Yeah.
and it's giving me a nice little burn down to about here,
Yeah,
which I like.
yeah, it's
I like-
warming.
I
It's-
like the higher ABVs.
Yes, me too. It's and I'll be honest. We in Scotland we drank the Rioja cask, and it was fine. And we actually went back to the Balmoral Arms, which is the bar mat you have here, Larry. And we had it more than once, but I like this more than that.
Okay.
Because I feel like the Rioja, right, didn't work as well with the peat. Whereas this bourbon and peat, really translates well. Because the sweetness of the bourbon cask, the chocolate impact, I think matters when it comes to the peat balance.
And I think that substantiates your Lafroig.
Do you see what I mean about
Yes.
if it was any traditional Isla, it'd be a Lafroig.
Yeah, because I've got that lasting taste in my mouth that Lafroig gives you. You have that taste.
Why
that you
is there
get.
no vanilla? I'm not getting any vanilla notes, and usually you do with the bourbon.
Well, so vanilla is a delicate flavor.
Okay.
Okay, so I feel like vanilla may be just overwhelmed by the peat and the chocolate here, because those are dominant flavor profiles, so to speak.
See, and I disagree with Piper.
Okay.
I feel like I get the vanilla right at the very end.
So I got the vanilla on the nose,
Okay.
right? But for me, I got chocolate on both ends of the peat middle.
I'll give you chocolate in the front, but the back I wouldn't.
The creamy milk chocolate really ends this drink.
Okay. Same thing, sweet just on the front, and then smoke.
Yeah, so single cask. Let's see, do they tell us how many bottles? They don't. A bourbon cask, so we're just in the probably 250 to 300 bottle range. If I look a little puzzled, because on the back it says, oh, all right, I have now read it correctly. Everything is legit. I thought it said a 50, not a 750, and of course there are some smaller 500 milliliter bottles, and the global standard is moving to 700, not the U.S. standard of 750. There's all kinds of politics and money behind all that. So I accidentally, and that's why I was like, this doesn't line up. I accidentally, though I'm happy to have it, got a 500 Glen Grant, because I was excited to have this, and then read the fine print and was like, oh, it's a smaller bottle. It is what it is. So I was like getting confused for a second, thinking it was advertising it as the smaller bottle when it's obviously the bigger bottle. That was my confusion. Anything else?
My glass is empty.
Look at you guys.
I was like, there must be a hole in my glass.
I can't wait to hand you the bill. It's going to be. You remember Bilbo Baggins' contract? How it folded all the way down, and then at the bottom it folded out a couple of folds too. That's what your bar bill is going to be here.
Like, look at Piper.
This is rare.
What would you guys do with a whiskey like this? We've got currants, spiced ginger, orange chocolate, 2-year Grand Reserve Old Crock cheddar, plums, cashews, spiced pineapple, smoked salmon, a peppered smoked salmon, a regular smoked salmon. And if it's not here, is there something you wish was here?
I would do the salt chocolate.
The sea salt chocolate.
Yes.
All right.
The peppered smoked salmon, because I want to see how the smoke pairs with the smoke.
Yes, for sure. All right, so Mal says sea salt chocolate. Larry, you can just reach in and grab a piece of the peppercorn salmon. And I'm going to have a piece of this room temperature 2+ year old Australian cheddar, because I'm looking for the creamy match. Because this cheddar is so sharp. So the cheddar absorbed all the creaminess of the whiskey, That was a wonderful marriage of creamy whiskey and creamy cheese, and the sharp creamy cheese, which allowed all that peat in the middle to exhale through my nose. Larry, how was that peppercorn smoked salmon?
It matched well.
Did it?
Yeah, it complemented it.
Right. A little bit of spice from the peppercorn, right? A little bit of smoke from the fish.
Yeah.
That just brought it together.
It did. It's really nice. Got another piece.
You know it, man. You know it. Mal, you had the sea salt chocolate, right? That's probably ready to go. You had the sea salt chocolate. How did the sea salt chocolate work with this whiskey?
That was an awful pairing.
Really? Tell us why. Because this whiskey has chocolate notes.
What I found with that is that chocolate was way too potent for this drink. So
Too sweet potent? Too chocolatey
too
potent?
chocolatey.
Okay.
So it like sort of just like took everything out.
Yep.
It made it very interesting
Yep.
in the sense that you got these flavors that popped out. There was a spike of the how we're going to describe this, smoked peat,
Yep.
which made it almost unpalatable because of what I had already had. Mm-hmm. But then the chocolate, because it continues to melt and you get the salt,
Yep.
all of a sudden like just mask this and then you have that chocolate taste.
Okay.
So it didn't work how I wanted it to work.
All right. Right. And that's like the Neanderthal or the caveman figuring out what mushroom or what flower or what herb worked as a solver or healing. You have to try things to know what works, and because inevitably you're also ruling things out. So Mal is ruling out the sea salt chocolate when it comes to this particular whiskey. So it's not that he has lost the accoutrement battle, so to speak, but he has actually helped us all. All right, the Ledaig, the 48.8 single cask IB from Valinch and Mallet. By the way, Valinch is the whiskey thief. And that's how they pull samples out of the
That's why
cask.
I knew it. I was like thinking it was like thief or robber or something like that. And I'm like, I don't want to say it because you're just going to make fun of me and if I got it wrong. And I'm like, nope, not going there.
Mal. I would never make fun of you. That just feels wrong. All right, let's see what the crew has for us. If we wrap up this pretty nice whiskey, Larry, you'd agree.
For what it is, I enjoyed it.
All right.
Perfect.
So,
All right, let's see what they got. Here it comes. Oh, Mal, this one is for you, and I'd like you to take the lead.
No, I'm not doing this. I have a life at home, I hope.
Yeah.
Here's to women, beer, and song, and tires. May none of them be flat.
No, you've read it wrong. Here's to Jess, beer, song, and my truck. May the tires on them never be flat.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I am so dead.
Mal's truck got a flat tire today while his wife was driving it. All right, I wasn't expecting this to be the whiskey in this glass today.
No.
I wasn't, when it talked about the bourbon, it didn't say peated on the bottle, but it delivered a chocolate on both ends and peat in the middle. Larry, final thought.
it was smoky but good. The color is totally deceiving.
Yes. Mal.
Agreed. Nothing more to add.
Yep.
With a bearded man and a British guy.